Hello guys, it's me Sohal here from English Wise, and today I'm going to discuss about the do's and don'ts while booking your PTE exam or while preparing yourself for the PTE exam. Now let's first discuss about the do's. Now the most important one is booking your exam according to your daily routine. That means you need to book your exam to the most productive hour of your daily routine. Some of the students are of a morning person. However, some of the students are of night person. They are more productive in their night time. However, they are not so productive in the morning hours. The beauty of doing your PTE exam is that there are different time slots. You can book the 8 a.m. slots or the 11 a.m., 12 p.m. and then the latest one is 7:30 p.m. So just book your exam to the most productive hour of your day. Very, very, very important. Yeah. The next important do's is the technical issue during your exam. Now, I have seen students who face some technical issue during their exam and then they don't report at the same time. However, this is not a good sign, guys. It is highly recommended for you guys. If you are facing any kind of technical issue while you do your PTE exam, make sure you raise your hand, call your invigilator and report the issue at the same time. Don't wait for your result to come and then you report the issue, because Pearson will not take that into consideration. If you report the issue at the same time while you're doing the test or after you finished the test, before you got your result, there's a high chances of Pearson giving you an extra test, or they can also refund you the money back. So please take the advantage of this. Please don't wait for your scorecard to come in or your result to come in and then you report the issue, because that can sound dodgy as well in terms from Pearson's point of view. So the first one is booking your exam to the most productive hour of your daily routine. The second one is reporting the technical issue at the same time while you're doing your test to your invigilator. This third one is the supplies that you're getting while you do your test. Now, I have seen some students, they say, ma'am, my marker stopped and that's why I couldn't take the notes. Well, the drawback of giving your PTE exam is they provide you these marker kind of a thing to write down in their notebook, in their booklet. The most important thing is you need to put the top back after you've used it. Very important. If you don't put the top back and you leave it just like that, the ink will dry out, and when you're taking the note, it will not work and it will make you more panic and you will lose the content. It's very important, guys. You need to keep this in your mind while you taking the notes. Make sure after you've done taking the notes, you close the lid back and then put it right there. Very important. This is something that I would highly recommend to each and every student who's going for your PTE test. Make sure you ask for 2 to 3 markers before you start your test. These are the do's while doing your PTE preparation. I know these may sound silly to some of the students. However, these are the small issues with which you can lose your major score and you might need to waste 340 again and book another test. So first do is booking your exam to the most productive hour of your daily routine. The second one is reporting the technical issue right at the same day when you're giving your exam. The third one is make sure you close the top of the marker after using it during your exam. Let's talk about the don'ts. Very important. Changes in the technique. Now, I do see students, they listen to their friends and their relatives before going in the test. They change their technique right before their exam, suddenly. Now, this is something I will not recommend to any one of you. Make sure you're not trying any new thing during your exam, because you will be doing something new in the exam and that can lead you to nervousness and that can panic you, and in that way you will underperform during your test. No new techniques should be applied on the exam day or one day before to your exam. Stick with your with the same techniques that you're doing. Don't listen to your friend if your friend is saying, oh, I didn't raise my voice, or I didn't you need to change your voice. This is one thing that I've heard so many times. One of the students, she just listened to her friend. She said that, okay, you change your voice, you'll get your score in speaking. She did the same exact thing and she didn't get her score, not even in her fluency, pronunciation, and not even her speaking. So I will not recommend you guys to change the technique right before your exam or apply new techniques on your exam day. Always and always do whatever you were doing from before. Do some practice with the new techniques and then only utilize it. Very important. Go with the trainer's word. That is also very much important. Go with the expert's word. It's very much important. Don't just rely on your friends or anyone who already got 8 each. Go with the trainer's word. Go with the expert's word. Whatever your expert has guided you, go along with that. The last one is, this may sound silly to some of the students, is switching off your phone right before your exam, maybe a night before your exam or day before your exam. The reason behind that is maybe you might get some news which can lead you to stress or anything, a bad news, so that can really impact your performance in your exam. So I would highly recommend you to be away, cut off yourself from social media. And I do students sitting in our lab switching off their phone while they do the practice over here. If they are here for 2 to 3 hours, they do switch off their phone so that there's no distraction. So that is one thing that I will recommend you to do. Make sure you switch off your phone before you go for your PT exam, or like one day prior to your PT exam, so that you're not going into stress with any kind of a bad news. So any other questions that you guys have, or any other problems that you have in relation to PTE, please do write in the comment section down below. And if you like this video, please click the like button and share it. And thank you. Thanks for watching.